Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons to get the iPad 2019 and 2021. Top 5 reasons, but this device is going to be a really good option to purchase in 2021. And it's the 2019 model. It does come in 2 different variations. I just want to show you what comes inside of the box right here. But this is a really light box. It feels really light, like this. It feels empty actually. But we do get the wall brick, which I do have plugged into the wall, the charging thing, and it just comes with those 2 things inside of it. That's pretty much it. And then you get some stickers. You get, the warranty and your user manual. But we're going to be talking about the top 5 reasons to actually why you should buy this particular model. There are 2 different versions. We have one with 3 gigabytes and one with 128 and 32. So they both have 3, but the difference is that they're going to have one with 128 of internal storage and then one with 32. So just keep that in mind as well. But the first thing that I like about this device is actually the speakers of this thing. So we do get a really nice build quality. We have dual speakers on the bottom of here with a lightning cable down below. So these are both where the speakers are located. There's a pin here, which I never really used before. We do get a headphone jack on here, so that's really sick. That's really cool that you get that. You get a power button up top. Your volume rockers are right here. We'll get into the the cameras in a little bit more detail, which I don't really use either. But down below is your Touch ID down below where you can unlock the device. I think that's another thing that's really cool about this thing as well. But the speakers on here are really good. They're really good. You get the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi connection as well as the 2 gigahertz.
In this work, I've met a lot of guys who feel the way you do. Trust me, for those who follow the
listen
path
to these
of
speakers,
revenge,
guys.
it never ends well. You'll only tear yourself apart.
These speakers are extremely loud. They sound really good when you're watching Netflix and things of that nature, but that's the #1 reason, guys. Now, the second part that I like about this device is the overall build. It's made of an aluminum material. The Apple logo has this different texture to it. It's almost like feels like glass, and then when you push, you could feel the brushed aluminum right here. It feels really good. Aluminum alloy, but it comes in gold, silver, or gray, guys. But I really like the back feeling of this device, that metal touch to it. We do get an oleophobic coating on the front, which is kind of nice. You could see the gap in between the display and where, it just looks really good with that 21 by 60 12. It's a weird aspect ratio. It's 2160 by 1620, 265 pixels per inch. No notch on here. You get those large bezels that you can grab onto when you're gaming and things of that nature. But we'll get into that performance in a little bit more detail. But the overall build of this thing is just really solid. I think it feels really good in the hand. It's not too heavy, but it's also a huge display, a IPS, LCD IPS display at 10.2 inches. So those are the first 3 things, guys: the display, the overall feel in the hand as far as the materials that they used, and the fact that this thing is going to be really good for speakers as well. Now, the next thing I like about this device is that it does throw you updates like every time it does get a new one. And so I've been kind of holding out on this new one here for the 14.4.2, which is actually, it says download and install it. You can go ahead and do that like at any given point in time. I am right now on like a 14.0 version, but I think that's pretty cool that they did roll another one out as well. Now, I really like the browser on this device. It's just got like this, it feels like you're actually it's so smooth when you're scrolling. I really like browsing websites on this thing. So I could browse any website on here. You can get to your different tabs and things of that nature. And I just really like how smooth this thing feels. and just typing on here is really easy. It feels like you're using a really quick mini laptop on here, and you know, I really just enjoy the overall size, the speed of browsing the media. I really, if I was to ever like want to look at something during the day, this is probably the first device that I pick up, because the browsing, the internet experience is really like a desktop experience on here. You know, it's just really intuitive when it comes to using it, and it's really fast and snappy. It also does have a lot of power with that A10 Fusion chip as well. But like I said, guys, these speakers sound extremely loud. They're just crazy. When you're gaming on here, the display is going to be really nice. You got your control panel up top here for and then you could also get your other control panels here. So they got the volume one up top on the left corner right there for Bluetooth and things of that nature. You can get your brightness and your volume here as well. With the iOS 14, they did include some additional features on here that just make it really nice to use overall. So I use this thing pretty much every day when it comes to just like scrolling through things and different things like that. But this thing is really fast. It's snappy as hell. It feels like it's the most powerful device that I've ever used as far as gaming. It's like a flagship experience here. If you ever wanted to game on any device, I think this would be the one that you should probably do it on, because it's just so smooth when it comes to the overall performance of this thing. So you know, I just really enjoy the gaming performance of here. It just flows really nicely, guys. I can't express how good the gaming is on this device, like I said before. But you will be able to experience a really zippy speed of gaming. Like I said, I haven't experienced any other device this smooth before. So I honestly gotta say that I would recommend this one. If you were like looking for a gaming device, this would probably be the first one that I would like mention in the conversation. It's just really smooth. There's no lags on here whatsoever. It honestly feels like I'm gaming on like some type of like, you know, computer, and that's how good it feels. Everything just flows really nicely on here. So like I said, guys, that's gonna be the next reason that A10 Fusion chip is just really quick on here. You know what I'm talking about? So the last thing is the battery size on here. This thing can last a week of standby time. If I'm just have it around the house, I don't have to plug it up again. It's got an 8,827 milliamp hour battery. So everything is really zippy on here when it comes to the scrolling speeds, everything like that. You're gonna be able to scroll through the internet, your different apps. You know, Instagram does cut off the edges, but you could always do that in the Safari. It'll look a lot better. So I definitely got to say this is a really good device if you're, you know, looking to, you know, just use it as your main device for when you want to you know, mess around with a tablet. This one I definitely would recommend to buy. So like I said before, the speakers sound really good on here. They're dual speakers on this. The metal design of this feels really nice. The display is absolutely beautiful. It's not going to be like the most highest in pixels per inch in the world, but for gaming, you're going to get all of your sensors and things of that nature. You're going to get the barometer, the gyroscope, the proximity sensor, you know, everything like that. You do get an 8 megapixel standard and a 12 for selfies, so you know that's pretty cool as well. But that A10 Fusion chip is going to be really good for gaming. 265 pixels per inch, just really zippy. The Touch ID is on here, but like I said, it's going to be a really good experience for when you're just doing anything on this. Everything just opens up really fast, and it connects to the 5.2 gigahertz Wi-Fi. We do get updates on here all the time, which is really nice. So it's just something that you can appreciate if you like to, you know, mess around with a tablet, something like that. Maybe you're into, you know, you just want to get some work done on the go, you can plug this up to Wi-Fi, or if you want to just have something to play around with on Netflix, this is going to be pretty cool for that. So like I said before, you won't have any issues with it, but let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.